Welcome to Space to Ground. I'm Shaniqua Vereen. This week, we have a duo venturing outside the International Space Station for a spacewalk, while on board, the crew caught some colorful views. And we'll play a little chess. On Friday, NASA astronaut Steve Bowen and United Arab Emirates astronaut SULTAN ALNAYADI ventured outside of the orbiting lab for U.S. Spacewalk 86. The duo completed some maintenance work to help prepare for upcoming IROSA installations to the International Space Station. Just like here on Earth, the crew aboard the International Space Station enjoy a little work-life balance. So in their downtime, they get a little creative. Check out what they do for fun. With the help of the flight team on the ground, Expedition 69 had their first ever space-to-ground chess tournament. Flight engineers Frank Rubio, Woody Hoberg, Sultan ALNAYADI, and Stephen Bowen give a thumbs up after winning the first round of the tournament with mission controllers at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. Hoberg is a chess fan and set up the orbiting tournament with mission controllers, with each side having their own chessboard and typically making 1 or 2 moves a day. Our sun has been active as of late, with several geomagnetic storms taking place. And while these space weather events can provide spectacular light shows in the form of auroras here on Earth, does the solar activity pose a risk to humans on the space station? Radiation protection is essential for humans to live and work safely in space, and several parameters affect astronaut exposure to radiation. The space station operates in orbit around our planet, and the Earth's geomagnetic field extends from Earth's interior out into space, where it acts as a barrier to the space radiation environment. However, at the poles, the geomagnetic protection from the Earth's magnetic field is minimal. When the space station passes through these high-latitude areas near the poles, the spacecraft is exposed to the space radiation environment for approximately 8 to 10 minutes. During a large geomagnetic storm, like the ones observed recently, the interaction with Earth's magnetic field expands these areas where the space station can be exposed to the space radiation environment. The physical environment of the International Space Station provides some mitigation of the radiation exposure to the crew. Several radiation detection devices are deployed throughout the orbiting complex to measure the amount of radiation. And support teams, including the flight surgeon, closely monitor the crew and space weather conditions. Having little solar particles released, these recent geomagnetic storms did not significantly increase the crew's radiation exposure. And as far as the auroras, the view from orbit is truly out of this world. That's Space to Ground for now. Thank you for watching. Do you have a question about the space station? We would love to hear from you. You can send your question by using #AskNASA on social media. We'll see you next week.